Alright, yeah, welcome back to some more Rimworld Beta 18. So, what are we going to be doing today in our medieval times mod? Well, I want to get this wall done. We've been raided, I would say, an above average amount of times recently, and we've not really had the defences, so we've often found ourselves getting quite badly injured. So, I want to up the production on our wall, which means, essentially, you're doing it pretty much by default. You cook first, so I'm going to knock you down like that, so you do construction, and then you do everything in the same order, essentially. Which puts cheddar on cooking, and I think that's fine. Okay, and then we've got you on crafting, but you do growing first. We don't really have much growing to do, and Gregor does it when he's not handling, which there's never any handling to do. So having two people on the wall should hopefully get it done, and I need to check the area for trees, because they don't ever do the work in the right order and I have to do it myself, which is very annoying, but we'll get plant cutting done on those. And hopefully having two constructors to one crafter should mean that we have the granite almost constantly to work non-stop on the wall. As I said, we have been getting raided a lot, and although the defences are somewhat okay, a chunk of spaceship landed nearby. Interesting. That's a part of the mod that shouldn't exist. But whatever. We'll leave it there for now. We got everybody with tattered apparel, so we could do with some tailoring, but it's honestly my lowest priority task right now. I don't know. Don't know why you're hauling limestone. I must have accidentally selected it or something. But get it done, please. How's our medicine? We got 20 medicine. Okay, so I don't really need to go around harvesting any medicinal herbs, and our food is pretty good actually. Cheddar should be sleep time for Cheddar. It might be a little problem having our night owl as our chef, and in fact we're making 7 right now, so we make 7, which is more than enough for everyone. I want to bump that up a little bit actually. Yeah, cook 10 and pause at 5. Because I feel like we're making just enough and then pausing it, and it never gets done. Everybody's eating raw food almost constantly, which is really annoying. So, except for Cheddar apparently, because Cheddar always tends to himself. Tending to the Black Knight, speaking of. Oh, a major infection. Oh, we're actually real good on that. That's fine. As long as this gets done to a reasonable standard, which it has, Black Knight should be completely fine there. You know, instead of feeding him raw corn, Cheddar, it's work time. So you know what you could do? You could cook. Although, feeding Pepper some food right now is also... You know what? Deliver food. There you go. Give him a weak stew. And chat. I have to tell Cheddar exactly what to do every single time, because it never gets done if I don't. 12%. It's pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Right, now I want you to make 10 meals, and I don't want you to sleep until you're finished. That's where we're standing right now. So, we'll keep an eye on you. It's in work time now, so you've got no excuse. I give them a lot of free time, like here and there, so that's maybe my downfall, but that's also me being nice to my colonists at the same time. Should probably stop being nice. Okay, usually everyone's going to come up here and start taking meals as well, which stops her getting to that 10 meal point. So she'll keep going. We'll see how this works out, because... Ooh, Green and Gregor have got the plague. Okay. Let's have a look at it. Starts 10% ahead. Are you kidding me? That doesn't seem fair. And Green's bed is now a medical bed. Now you rest until healed. Cheddar now has to stop cooking meals in order to tend to the injured. But at least there's 7 meals there. Major break, risk on the Black Knight. Sure, why not? Break all you want. Okay. Hopefully we can catch up there. I might have to keep them bedridden for the duration of this, just to make sure that they catch up there. Because a 10% head start towards death seems real bad. Not pleasant at all. We'll have to just keep our eyes open on that one. And hopefully we don't have anything occur where a man-down situation is going to be real bad. Like, you know, a raid from a lot of people. Speaking of raids from lots of people, I've been thinking as well, I think we want to actually switch our research over to medieval technologies. I don't know if it's been done that often. Like, Cheddar is our researcher, and she never gets any free time to go do research. Because she's just good at everything, and everybody else is just bad at everything. And in which case, I think I want to bump somebody else up. Like, Green can be our researcher. Of course, he's going to be bedridden. Until, at the very least, he gets 10% ahead of the plague infection. 8% behind it now, so we are catching up. So that is good. You're 6% behind. So it looks as though we should be able to... Ooh, starvation. Gregor, Cheddar. Feed you patience. Don't want them getting injured. Oh, you're feeding them raw corn when there's 4 week stews there. That's real nice of you there. Have you... yeah, feeding weak stew to Green. You don't like Gregor. I've just got the impression now. Give him raw corn. Give him some stews. Sure, why not? Okay, just about. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make it so you have to go up there. Smith has gone catatonic. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Alright, Cheddar. Oh, it's not finished yet. I thought it was finished. There we go. Nope, nope, wrong one. Rest until healed. Cheddar. You tend. So somebody needs to go and pick up Smith. Everybody's just so not up for working right now. I don't know why. They'll just do anything not to work. Like, you know, you could stop our colonists from dying, Cheddar, whenever you want. Or you can have your meal. You know, both valid options, but I think one's slightly more important than the other. Since we're halfway there and we're still not ahead on this. Come on, Pepper. Don't be an arse, join us. 14. That's pretty good. What's not good is our repeated failings on dealing with that. Actually succeeding. 54 to 57. 55 to 59. I think we'll be fine. But I'm leaving them bedridden. I'm going to have to keep an eye on them because honestly they're just... Cheddar would rather see the entire colony die so that he can have a weak stew. Which is, it's not fair. But there you go. When do you stop becoming an arse and get up? That's what I want to know. Major, we're at 61 to 65. Come on, Pepper, join us. We need the manpower. Oh, for God's sake. I think you're probably going to be... Yeah, you're going to be complaining about this. So we'll get rid of that. Turns it into a bedroom and not a barrack at that point. Hungry, ate raw food. The usual. Pepper's not doing his job. Cheddar's not doing the job. Why does it keep greying out every other second? There we go. Go do that. Okay. Major Plague. 60, oh my god. Get ahead of this, Gregor. Do you want to die? Rare thrombos, okay. If you don't want to die, get better. God damn it. Alright. Let's get some more heal root. I think we're probably going to need it. If we ever get raided, then we're probably going to get pretty badly injured, knowing that we're a bit low on manpower without any actual wall to speak of right now. Solar flare. Oh my god, all the electrical devices are going to go. Whatever shall we do? Right, have you been dealt with? Yep, you're still 3% behind, which puts you up probably going to die still at this stage. You're 3% behind. Probably still going to die stage. Oh my god. Well, you don't have long. Get ahead of this. Now we need proper medicine, I think. Ooh, you're actually 1% behind. Okay, well, green probably going to be fine then, in that case. It's all down to the quality of the treatment, I think. The reason why Gregor's slightly behind is because it is a little bit dimmer on that circle, which means he's not actually been tended to as well. And to be honest, herbal meds and medical beds ain't exactly the most high quality of medical care, but there's not actually anything we can do about that, to be honest. Other than just keep an eye on it. Major break risk. Yeah, bugger off, we've got bigger plans. Bigger problems. 78, okay, green's ahead. Just barely. Keep him fed. Keep him tended to. Gregor's still a little bit behind. He's getting close. In fact, cheering up the patient. Yeah, you do that and then head on up that way. I need you to go stand there for when this goes. Because now I get you to tend. It's more important than feeding Pepper right now. Come on, decent. Yeah, that's a decent bit of tending there. Same goes for green. Come on. Green's fine. As long as you give him any kind of medical care, he should be able to stay ahead. And Pepper's going to join us right now. Screw you, Pepper. 86. Okay, we're smack bang on the immunity level, and now we're ahead. Only by like 0.5%. But that should be enough. Here's hoping. How's our wall coming along? I really wish you'd have done it in an order. Right now you've just kind of weirdly scattered it. Which I suppose is fine. It's better than just not doing it at all. And we can use this as information as far as being raided is concerned. But I mean, this is like the weakest point of the wall. The most unnecessary to build first part of the wall. So 3% ahead. And a fair bit ahead, actually. You're going to be fine, green. There's no way you die to this. Gregor should be fine as well. He's got an hour until he needs tending to again. But as long as he gets this care in a second, tend, he should be fine. He probably don't even need this this medical care, but I'm just not even going to take the chance. And green's fine. Yeah, so what have we learned from this particular situation we find ourselves in? Essentially, the plague is not to be messed with. If somebody gets the plague, you bedrid them immediately and tend to them immediately. If you don't, they probably die. Because I've only just healed green on like a 2% difference kind of thing. Like every second counted there. Which is a little, it's almost unfair how close that was. Smith is starving to death. Anyone want to feed Smith? You know, maybe our person who's in charge of tending to the ill. That could be a thing you could do, Cheddar. Item stash opportunity, a relic of forbidden knowledge. Oh my god. And if it's forbidden, who am I to get in the way of secrets? Keep them is what I say. Right. Finish my wall, please. I want this north side done. You've kind of done the south side. Which actually, you know what? Is kind of okay. It's kind of made this little funnel here, which we can make good use of. And, I mean, it's closed this little area off a little bit. We've got this area closed off. So it's not the worst thing. We are going to need an entrance point at some point, so I'm going to have to, like, deconstruct this. It's where the research comes in, though, because I do want, like, defensive systems and things like that. I think this is the one that, yeah, parapet walls and things like that. That's what I want. And caltrops. All of those things are going to be real good for us. Eventually, I do want to put a moat around the entire base. Hey, Pepper's joined us. Right, what's Pepper good at? Oh yeah, Smith's out. Forgot. I was like, why is Smith so bloody ill? Right, be a patient. Actually, you're a good doctor, so we're going to do that. As for what you do, something to take away the work that Cheddar does, I guess. Well, actually, Cheddar does a lot less now. Cheddar wardens, cooks, and researches, and that's it. Ideally, those are some really time-consuming things, but I guess maybe I could take away some of... Because you're so reasonable at everything, I could get you doing, like, hauling and cleaning, and then crafting quite a lot. Maybe even plant cutting as well. Then you'd be our manual labourer, essentially. / medic. So if you're doing all the manual labour, I can take somebody else who usually does it off a little bit. Which hopefully means they can do it as well. But I think everybody who's doing manual labour right now is already really doing what I want them to do. Yeah. So let's just get like the manual labour side of it done. And just see where we go from there. If everybody runs out of hauling and cleaning, then we've got research to do, so get it going. Wonderful. It's possible maybe I want another cook. If I got White to do it, maybe. Then White comes off of doing the construction. The only thing I was thinking there is if I get 2 people to do it, it gets done twice as fast. But, yeah. Meh to that idea, I think. Could do with getting crafting done. So you know what, Pepper? Do some crafting as well. Alright. It's going well. So, like, Pepper and Gregor are kind of doing exactly the same jobs. So if one's not doing it, the other ends up doing it. So we're still doing crafting, we're still doing hauling at a reasonable pace. Hauling's actually quite an important job for things like the passive cooler and things like that. So should take these off of medical beds and things like that, because nobody's actually got anywhere to go. And this is going to be, what's your name? Smith. Assign you to a normal bed there. And then these guys should do whatever they need to do then at that point. I think it's probably about time I start putting wood flooring in these bases as well, but just need the wall done. The wall, I think, is #1 priority, and it's almost done, actually. We've made decent progress on that. So I'm really quite happy about where we're at defensive position-wise. Eventually, I do want to deconstruct this part of the wall, because this is going to be where they raid from, and then we'll have a defensive area here. And what will become a drawbridge over a moat kind of thing here, so that we can really funnel them into the base. We'll give them, like, no opportunity except for to come over the drawbridge at that point. which will be awesome. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to end off the episode here. I do hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, then be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell icon as well to get notifications when we get new videos on the channel. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.